Welcome to Wii Sports Baseball. I know it's been a few weeks since the last time I did Wii Sports Baseball. It was Capoeira versus... Capoeira versus... Mueller, that's the one. Yep. Capoeira pulled out a shutout win. Mueller tried to pull up a fight, but Capoeira was able to pull off a shutout win, and that was that. Alright, anyway though, we have the two celebrities who passed away this week. It's Chuck Norris, the legend of YouTube comments, and also Robert Mueller, who was in the office as a special counsel for the United States Department of Justice. Alright, anyway, here is Chuck Norris. Here is the American actor, known for its karate, actor, screenwriter, author, passed away in 1986 in Hawaii on March 19, 2026. Chuck Norris was in A Force of One, The Octagon, An Eye for an Eye. We got Invasion USA, The Delta Force, Firewalker, and The Texas Ranger CBS series from 1993 to 2001. He was also in the Underdog movie called The Dodgeball. Yep. And also I do remember the YouTube comments jokes of Chuck Norris from 2010. You remember that? And also, I do remember when I was a kid, back when I had YouTube. It was the Chuck Norris versus Bear. You can search on YouTube, search Chuck Norris versus Bear. It was a really great clip. That has like 5.7 million views. And also don't forget to search Chuck Norris Underdog. When Ben Stiller was stunned at the judge saying Chuck Norris. So yeah, that was a funny movie. Alright, and playing against Robert Mueller, he was the one that helped the Trump-Russia campaign in 2016. Remember this? Russia, Russia, Russia. That was a decade ago. Yep. Passed away at the age of 81, just as of today. He was also in it for the acting of Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama. Yep. And he was appointed as special counsel for the United States Department of Justice. Yep. So that's that anyway. So, Chuck Norris versus Robert Mueller in Wii Sports Baseball. Here we go. Here we go. It's Chuck Norris versus Robert Mueller Wii Sports Baseball. Here we go. This is an absolute cinema matchup. Here's Chuck Norris, the first one up. The legend, Chuck Norris, to center field. It's gone. A solo home run for Chuck Norris has put his team on the board early. 1-0. Let's see who the next batter is. It's Jessica Alves, Henderson. Rank 1. Oh, it's dropped by Silas Roberts. Maybe a double? No, single. Runner first, nobody down. Here's Lindsay Gillette making her debut. Oh, it's out. Here's Rachel Denton. Up. Rank 1. Rachel Denton. And that's going to be a double. It's fair ball. 1 down, top of the first inning. Runners third and second. Here's Jeff Hennessy. Great grab by Dan Pension making the out. 2 down. Here's Cole Corbett. Cole Corbett for a 3-run home run to right field. It's gone. It's 4-0 for Chuck Norris. Here is Morgan Bellamore making her debut. What a save by Avion Porter. 3 down. Change sides to Robert Mueller. Here's Robert Mueller. Robert Mueller does the exact same thing similar as Chuck Norris did. It's a solo home run, and Robert Mueller is on the board for the one. Here is Karen. Oh my Karen. Oh, it's out. One down. Here's Derek Trudeau. Up, two down. Here's Dan Petrin. Now 1, 2, 3 inning. Change sides to Chuck Norris. Here's Kayla Clark. Kayla Clark, hum up to right field. I think that's going to be out. Let's see. It's dropped. Triple for Kayla Clark. Here's Megan McDonald. And that's going to be a single. A run comes in, 5-1. Here's Chuck Norris, home and last at bat. Strike one. Oh, it's dropped. Single. Bases are loading up. Here is Jessica Alves. Strike one. Up. Strike two. Up. Same area. Right onto the field. Oh my goodness. When's it gonna stop? Oh! Foul ball! It is again. And it's dropped again! Bases are loading up. Here is Lindsay Gillette. Caught, one down. Here's Rachel Denton. Up, foul ball, yes. Strike one. Strike two. And first strikeout for Robert Mueller, strikes out Rachel Denton. Here's Jennifer Hennessy. Strike one. And that's 3 down. Now we change sides. Robert Mueller keeps his team in the ball game. Here's Abby Hopper. Abby Hopper. Gone! A solo home run. It's 5-2. Here's Thomas Roberts. One down. That was a ground out to right field. Here's C. Breton. Wow! My goodness, what a save! That's 2 down. Wow! Here's John Maloney. Unbelievable save. Now that's another single. Here's Tyler Perrin. Tyler Perrin. It's off the wall. That's going to be double. Now for the game tying home run at the plate. Here is Robert Mueller to tie the game up. Strike one. And a save again by Lindsay. Change sides to Chuck Norris. Here's Cole Corbett. Home on last at bat. 1 down, 2 to go. Here's Morgan Balmore. 2 down. Here's Kayla Clark. Triple, last at bat. And it's dropped. Single. Here's Megan McDonald. Maybe a triple. No, it's a double. Almost a triple. Here is Chuck Norris. And fair ball, grounded single, run comes in, 6-2. Here is Jessica Alves. 2 singles, last at bat. And that's going to be another home run. I think that will be the second home run in this game. It's a 3-run home run, and it's 9-2. Chuck Norris gets the largest lead of the game. And Chuck Norris is pulling away. Here's Lindsay Gillette. 0 for 2. Fair ball. That's a single. Single. Here is Rachel Denton. That will be a double. Double. Here is Jamarancy. 0 for 2. A 3-run home run, will it do it? Does it have the leg? No, it's off the wall. Double. 2 runs come in. 11-2. Here's Cole Corbett. And that will end the inning. Change sides to Robert Mueller. Does he have a chance to make a comeback? Here's Cameron. What a save by Jamarancy. 1 down, 2 to go. Here's Derek Trudeau. And Derek Trudeau gets the third home run in this game, making it 11-3. Here is Dan Petrin. Strike 1. And will that do it? Back-to-back home runs for Robert Mueller's team. Dan Petrin makes it 11-4. Here's Abby Offer. Home run last at bat. 2 down, 1 to go. Here's Salvas Roberts. And that will do it. Game over. Chuck Norris is the winner of Wii Sports. Baseball goes to Chuck Norris, the legend himself. Chuck Norris. Good game. That was a good game until the third inning. Chuck Norris' offense was clicking. With home runs, like lucky home runs, like 3 home runs, like 3-run home runs, like a couple of them. And then the bottom here had solo home runs in the first 2 innings and back-to-back home runs in the third. That was a good game. 4 home runs belong to Robert Mueller and a couple for Chuck Norris. So yeah, final score is 11-4 on Wii Sports Baseball. Chuck Norris is your winner of Wii Sports Baseball. Congrats to Chuck Norris. Good game. And Chuck Norris didn't die. He just helped kick the collusion of Robert Mueller to win Wii Sports Baseball.